I don't mean to be nosy, but the neighbors arguing. Oh, he caught her cheating. Oh my God. It's the neighbor. He caught her cheating and he took her phone, but she want her phone back. Me and Bubbles, she woke us up. She tweaking. How you wake me on my nap though? Like, dang. She's tweaking. Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. We might have got the story wrong. The girlfriend and the boyfriend just came back. I was out here on the phone with my girl. The boyfriend had pulled her back to the house. She answered the door. She was like, "What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here." Me and my girlfriend were just listening on the phone because I was sitting by the window. They got to arguing. The girl says out loud, she said, "You literally punched me in the face." But look, the story was backwards. She actually caught him cheating, and he was begging her to sleep with other people. He's a top tier manipulator. I'm gonna insert some clips from the argument from earlier. Yo, no. That's not funny. That's not funny. My girlfriend had told me, she was like, "Yo, what if he beats her?" I was like, "Nah, I don't think so." But she ended up being right. There's always two sides to every story. Let me know if y'all want a part 3. But we too nosy. Alright, so here's an update on this situation. The police showed up to their door because somebody called the police because they were doing all that yelling. They're arguing as we speak. I remember the clip of the glass breaking. Apparently he's the one that broke the glass. I don't know if he threw it at her or what, but that's the story I heard her say. Insert a clip of her saying that on their 6-month anniversary, he was caught having sex with multiple people and begging her to have sex with multiple people. Y'all, this getting crazy. But when the cops had pulled up, I walked by, not because I was being nosy, and I overheard her saying that he had to go to court for a DUI. But she also had to go to court to get a restraining order. I don't know if that had to do with what the cops were saying. Currently it's nighttime and they're still arguing. And let me know if y'all want a part 4, because this is getting crazy. I've been out all day. We're back. A lot of crazy stuff has happened since the last part. And as I'm looking through the clips and the conversation they were having, bro, this is a bad situation, yo. So boom, they were having a conversation. I'll insert the clip now. But she said, "I'm so scared of you. You're not mentally right." And remember, he had to go to court for a DUI. That means he be drinking irresponsibly. And don't forget, she's pregnant and he beat her. Whole time we thinking she crazy for no reason. That's not even the worst part. So the live yesterday, y'all was telling me to go knock. I had threw a spoiler in the live and I said that he has her trapped because she depends on him financially. She was saying how she had to sell all of her items so she could find a place to live. She needs a place to live. If I was to go next door and beat him up, she would just go back to him anyway. That's why the situation isn't as simple as y'all think it is. And what he said, "I'll give you money. You can just stay here. You don't have to go anywhere. Just stay here with me." And here's the clip for that. Last night when we were on the live, one of the neighbors had walked by. I asked him if he heard the neighbors screaming and arguing the other day. He said this. What's good, bro? Hey, bro, you heard that girl yelling crazy the other day? Yeah. Oh, what?
I was hoping it wasn't you.
Oh, heck nah. But that was them. Bro, we're doing like an investigation on the live, bro.
Bro, this is the first time I heard them like yelling.
Bro, they always arguing. He was saying that he thought the girl was tweaking too. I told him what was going on. This was his reaction.
I did not know that.
Because this has been happening for a long time. Let me know if y'all want the part 5. Because we got some more stuff to unravel. My bad for the late upload, but we got a huge update. If you're new here, hi, my name is Chris. We're covering a case of my neighbor who's dealing with DV, a crazy relationship, and a lot has happened. My neighbor who we thought was crazy was actually dealing with DV. And since then, the cops have pulled up. We found out she's pregnant and the husband is beating her. We also found out that on her 6th anniversary, he was caught sleeping with multiple people. Were they men? I don't know. He was also begging her to sleep with other people. She has to sell all of her items so she can find a place to live so she can get out of the situation. Boom, that's for the recap. Now for what's new is crazy. One of the neighbors had heard I was covering this situation. I've never talked to this neighbor ever, and it's not the one from the last part. It was a lady, and she had gave me some new evidence today when I got home. She said that the smoke detectors were going off across the whole building. It's a quarterly thing. I live in a non-smoke building, so we have special detectors in our houses, apartments, that detect whether somebody has been smoking over time in their apartment and they're not supposed to be. So the fire department pulled up today, and guess where they went? To the neighbor's house. And she has sent me this video.
I'm telling you though, I have to leave very soon. Can you please come back in half an hour? It's sincerely, I have.
Since this is a special case with the fire department, she's supposed to let them in the building whether she likes it or not. But what she was saying is that she's in a hurry to leave. She didn't want them to come in the house. Just listen to this.
I have to go.
From what I was told, the boyfriend wasn't there at the time. He was packing her things and she was leaving as soon as she could. Which explains why I personally haven't seen her around. He was very persistent in not letting them come in the house. I don't know what's going on now. But I'm going to update y'all and I'm going to let y'all know what's going on. Because now we in too deep. Make sure you follow and you like. Turn on your notifications like this person did. So you know when that next part come out. Let's go. And finally back home. Part 6 won't be releasing until tomorrow. Because upon popular request, you guys want me to continue part 6 with my girl. Because she was there when the first initial argument started to happen. Matter of fact, before we figured out all the bad stuff, she was the one who predicted that the neighbor's boyfriend might be actually beating her up. I didn't agree until we figured out later on. Here we are now. So don't worry, y'all gonna get part 6 tomorrow. And hopefully by then we'll have more evidence. But I will tell you, the girl is back. We'll see if anything crazy happened. Thank you guys for being patient. I love you guys very much. We're gonna continue this story. Stay tuned. There's been a theory going around. I about to insert a clip of when the fire department came to the neighbor's house. They demanded that she let them in because the quarterly fire alarm went off and it detects who's been smoking in their building when they shouldn't have.
I'm telling you though, I have to leave very soon. Can you please come back in half an hour? It's sincerely, I have to go. And
I posted the clip. And after I had posted the clip in the last part, somebody said, yeah, I think the boyfriend is inside of the apartment. People are believing that since she didn't want to let the fire department into the crib, that she did something crazy. I don't want you to forget, since he's been beating on her, she's been pregnant. That means she's extra emotional. Me personally, I don't think she did anything like that. But there's been some theories floating around. Because she came back today after she left yesterday, she's been a bit back and forth. I doubt that has happened, but I haven't heard the boyfriend's voice in a minute. They've been quiet for a couple of days now, so it's got me thinking. What if we got into something that's way deeper than we actually thought? You guys remember in this clip where the vase was broken? You hear the glass shatter everywhere. She said that was him who broke the vase. Now, I don't know if he threw it at her or what, but it was crazy. And as I'm listening in on the conversation, not gonna lie, she was getting on his head. She said, and I quote, "I've had situationships who took out the trash more than you. She talking about her boyfriend. But also remember how she said he cheated on her on their 6-month anniversary? And I was live earlier. A lot of you guys were saying, do you think there were 6 months dating, engaged? I didn't even think about the engaged part. That would make a lot more sense of why they're living together so soon. We got a few more things we need to uncover. We'll drop a part 7 tomorrow. Make sure y'all stay tuned. But let me know what y'all think about this theory. As I'm editing this, I forgot to mention that the dude's name is Ryan. So if you know Ryan, watch out. We cannot trust no Ryans no more.